40 to 1, and Binal at 33s with Specialist at 50 to 1 and the hard shoulder at 66 to 1. All 8 run in our first race. So 3 meetings on Race UK if you have just joined us for the first time. Well, welcome. A very good afternoon. Nice to have your company. And in the studio we've got John O'Connell, all eyes on air in Leicester. But first up, what do we make of this favourite Chassé de Tête for Lucinda Russell?
Well, his third over course and distance a couple of starts ago is probably the best single piece of form on offer in this race. The second and fourth have actually won since, and the fourth is now rated 130, so that was a pretty sound effort. Didn't run so well at Carlisle last time. On both occasions, and a few other occasions prior in his career, he's actually pulled very hard, so they just wondered if you've got to get his horse to settle down a little bit. He's a 6-year-old, he's had half a dozen runs and he's still a bit too keen.
Do you think that's why he was so bad in terms of his finishing position at Carlisle? Because he did seem to take a serious pull out the back, and he didn't really travel throughout the race then after that.
Yeah, he was a bit keener at Carlisle than he was in that race prior to that at Ayr, so it just shows that he hasn't really learned so far, and it's a bit annoying because he's clearly got a bit of ability on that run at Ayr 2 starts ago, which, as I mentioned, is probably the best piece of form on offer.
Well, he's had 6 tries, yet to get the head in front. You've got Buyakisha, who's had 3 goes, finished well down the field last time at Kelso. He has been placed at Cattery back in December, although even then he was beaten nearly 12 lengths. Do you give him a chance?
Well, he cost plenty. Pretty ordinary form in a couple of spins over timber. He's got to go handicapping after this. His first run was in a bumper over a year ago, and he was popular in the market that occasion. When he made hurdling debut after an 11-month break at Cattery just before Christmas, again very well back there, went off favourite. Pretty keen, didn't show. He ran okay, I suppose, but didn't really build on that at Kelso last time up. So at least they found another ordinary sort of race, and the ability is there if they can just get the horse to improve a little bit. Perhaps as suddenly presenting ultimately better on better ground.
Yeah, I think we're looking at this. It is about potential and promise, and the form we have. Chassé de Tête on that penultimate start at Ayr, yes, the strongest. You've got Snooger, who's only had 1 start over hurdles at Wetherby back in January, representing Donna McCain and Brian Hughes.
Yeah, before that ran in the bumper at Bangor, didn't show anything at huge odds on that occasion, but it wasn't a bad run at 25 to 1 at Wetherby a couple of months ago. The 2 who beat him are okay. They were raiders up from the south, and wasn't beaten too far by the second horse on that occasion. They were some way clear of the remainder. There is Smoother at the start, so you would have thought just normal improvements from that Wetherby hurdling debut.
He's well ready to roll, isn't he?
Yeah, that just normal improvement for that, just maybe good enough to take this afternoon.
Big shift in the betting here, John. Buyakisha now 15 to 8, very strong.
Yeah, not the first time this horse has been back, so they really need to deliver pretty soon. Well back on bumper, hurdling debut as well. Weak in the market last time, but the money's come in for it again today, and it's not a strong contest anyway, so if they feel this is the day, at least they found the right grade.
Snooker is 3 to 1 for Donna McCain. He took this race 12 months ago. We're a big chunk, obviously, with the top 3 there, and then double figure prices 12 to 1. Anything at bigger odds you'd like to touch on?
Well, the next in the market is Cypress Avenue. Hurdling debut was a bit better than bumper runs, but still pretty ordinary all the same. Jack Hammer is making hurdling debut this afternoon, but was rated 97 as a juvenile, William Knight, but it's been virtually all downhill since then. Bigger price still, 33 to 1 top 1 biennial, no promising bumpers and on the hurdling debut. And then we've got Specialist, who did win on the all-weather on the flat a year ago for Mark Johnson, but just fetched £800 in the autumn and was tailed off in the mud.
You'd have to come on from that run, big time.
And the rank outside of the hard shoulder, beaten a long way in 3 bumpers, so a lot of these will be just having educational runs here this afternoon, but the money continues to come in for Buyakisha.
Indeed, Buyakisha at 13 to 8 for a first race, the clear favourite, the Tote Place Pop Maiden Hurdle. Goodness, right, let's get across then for commentary in the lovely sunshine at Ayr. Let's join Darren Owen. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.